This has been a long time coming. Canada's needed this. The people that have been involved in tennis are all here to start something new.
The purpose of this is to establish a talent base of future champions from a tennis point of view.
This is a pilot project in cooperation with the OTA and Tennis Canada.
When you have the two best organizations in this country working together, that finally we're going to get the results that we need.
We've brought out what we feel are hopefully the best athletes and tennis players combined for under 12 all the way down to 5 and 6 year olds.
We've targeted these players because in Canada we have neglected that group for such a long time that we identified that that's the age that we have to target to develop players at a younger age.
Great for the kids. They put in a lot of energy, they put in a lot of heart, and it's really seen some great returns.
We hope to use this program to create Grand Slam Olympic champions and Davis Cup as well, and Fed Cup.
Ultimately, a federation is judged by the numbers of players that they're putting up on the board in a Grand Slam.
We're trying to bring our tennis competencies up to international standards.
If we want to put more Canadians up there, we have to analyze who are our competitors.
If you look at the database of which countries have done very well, they've taken a very similar approach.
All nations who spend so much time working with a lot of kids, it's just sheer numbers that eventually a few of them sift through the pyramid and end up there. If we can get players to go from this country from maybe 50 now that want to be professional to 500, well, it's more likely that we'll have 4 or 5 of them up there than if we only have a handful of players.
Parents, for the first time, see that the provincial, national bodies are involved. It gives them hope. It'll make something fantastic for the sport.
My daughter Samantha was chosen to come here and try out today. She was so excited. She's only been playing tennis 2 months, loves the sport, and she's having a great time.
I'm watching my 7-year-old son try out for a performance national tennis center team. He was asked by his head coach at our club to come out and try out for this team.
As a parent, financially it wouldn't be possible for us to do it on our own, and that they've gotten together and brought in the best coaches nationally for our kids is a wonderful opportunity.
The program has about 8 coaches in it, and all the top coaches in Ontario are involved. Former Davis Cup players, highly certified coaches that are training the players.
We've got a lot of volunteers here from the City of Vaughan, from Tennis Canada, from the OTA, performing these appraisals and helping out with the tennis aspect.
There's a very strong fitness component where we have some of the top fitness leaders in Canada helping the kids with fitness, and that's probably one of the strongest aspects of the program.
There are 7 or 8 tests that are being administered here today.
We're doing basketball with them, soccer with them, how far can they throw a tennis ball. A lot of different tests for the kids today to see how strong they are in tennis-related activities.
What we're trying to build here is athletes. We're trying to give them a good vocabulary of movement so that they're not stuck on court and that they're coordinated and they can move well.
And after that, they're going to be taken out on court and they're going to be put through some tennis-specific tests.
We also have a psychological aspect where we bring in speakers to speak to the students and also the parents to help educate these children.
And it's really all based on integrating mind, body on the tennis court. So we can start training them very young and essentially try and give them a solid base for psychological skills as well as physical skills, and hopefully make their progress up the ladder easier and more fun.
I think there's just a number of great life skills that can come out of it when we try and look at it that way. And anything beyond that, from a competitive standpoint, I think it's just a benefit.
What we're going to find is that suddenly everybody sees that there's hope, and then we're going to be able to compete with the rest of the world.
The kids are having a great time with it. We're getting some really good results today.
We hope that future stars will come out of this program.
I think what Tennis Canada has done is bring together everybody and this feeling of unity.
I'm really excited about the next few years, and if everything goes right, we should have so many more players, so much better talent idea.
The kids have really improved and the program's just getting better and better. We look for it to get even bigger and better even next year.